You got to remain committed to what it is you're doing, and you have to just stick with it. Consistency and commitment are the answers to what you're looking for.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Hey, welcome to episode 2 of this podcast. And this episode is going to suck. You may be curious why I'm telling you that now, and it actually has a lot to do with this entire episode. So, one of the questions I talk a lot about with people is, how do I get better at a thing? Okay, how do I grow my business? How do I get more traffic? How do I build a podcast? How do I build a YouTube channel? How do I grow on social media? How do I whatever? Okay? The answer is ultimately going to be, you have to suck first. You've got to be willing to go through hundreds of attempts and understand that they're all going to be failures. Okay, there's going to be some good stuff in there. Doesn't mean that it's got to be doom and gloom. But you have to also understand that along the way, as you're going through that, a lot of the interim reports. Okay, if you want to go back and look at, hey, I recorded a podcast last week. I published it. How many views did it get? 6. Damn, that sucks. Okay, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? Okay, how can I improve the next one? Is version 2 going to be a little bit better than version 1? That's the goal. And then what happens when you look back in a year, 2 years, 5 years from now at your 500th podcast, when you've got 500,000 downloads and you realize you did it one at a time? Okay, it's only one at a time. It's all you can ever possibly do. But we get so caught up in this Amazon Prime mentality where we want stuff right now. There's got to be a magic pill I could take to lose weight. There's got to be a secret that the gurus have that I can grow my business and get as much money as I want tomorrow. There isn't. Okay, none of those things exist. But we want those because it's easy, it's convenient. And who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to be able to shortcut their way, fast forward to and whatever they want? It'd be great. It's just not realistic. Okay, and a lot of people get sold on, honestly, people like me. Okay, marketers whose job it is to go out and put out fancy landing pages and headlines and get you to believe this thing, this product that you're looking at is going to be able to solve your problems if you pay $19.97 and whatever. Okay? It's an entire industry and people get paid a lot of money to do it really well. I was one of them. But it's soul sucking. Okay? The amount of negative effect it has is tremendous, but people don't care because they get paid really well. But you're programming people to believe that there is some magic pill, there is some secret formula, there is whatever. But there isn't. Okay? If you want to pretend there is one, go suck for a while. That's the answer. It's the answer for literally anything you want to do. You want to go learn how to play a sport? Okay, go do it. Nobody was born knowing how to play football. No one. Go look at Tom Brady, okay, who was the backup quarterback on I forget their record, but the backup quarterback on 1-8 team or something along those lines. Yeah, the dude wasn't great. He learned along the way. At some point, he threw a football for the first time. Guarantee you, probably wasn't a perfect spiral and it didn't land where he intended it to. But he kept doing it over and over and over again. Alex Rodriguez, 9th grade, cut from his baseball team, wasn't good enough. Michael Jordan, 10th grade, demoted from varsity, put on the JV squad because he wasn't up to it. You go look at any example you want, and I say those things because those are names a lot of people know. But you're going to suck really bad at most of the things you start. The answer is you just got to keep going. You got to remain committed to what it is you're doing, and you have to just stick with it. Consistency and commitment are the answers to what you're looking for. You're not going to be great at everything you start. But I promise you, if you remain committed and you're willing to get 1% better every time you go out, you're going to be amazing at it. Yeah, you will. You absolutely will, especially when you start aligning yourself with things that align with your core values, with who you are, with your purpose. That's when you light yourself on fire. That's the secret formula. The secret formula is to find out what lights your soul on fire, what your God-given gift is. Combine that with commitment and consistency. Game over, man. You can do whatever you want. At that point, you've got the key. You could do it all. But it's going to suck at first. So, I say all those things to say, these first couple episodes, okay? The first 50 of them, they're going to suck. I know that going in, okay? I don't care. Because this isn't about me. This isn't about Jim Sabellico's image on the internet. The logo for this is probably going to change 78 times. The colors, the branding, I do not care. Okay, I'm going to find it. It's not a priority. My priority right now is to get 1% better at this every single time and remain committed to doing it until it clicks. And then continuing to push the envelope until I get 1% better every single time, because I do not know where the limit is and I do not intend to find it. I'm going to keep looking for it. If there's one person who listens to this, one single person who takes something out of this message and it helps improve their life by 1%, I've done my job. That's all. If not, I've gotten another rep in. Okay, I want to ask you another question. If you knew that the thing that you wanted was on the other side of 15 rejections, if you had to get punched in the face 15 times, and on the 16th attempt, you were going to receive whatever it is you wanted, whether it was, I don't even care, make it up, whatever it is that you want, right? You knew after you got that 15th punch in the face, the thing that you wanted was yours. How fast would you go out there and try and get punched in the face 15 times? Would you draw it out for 5 years? Or would you just go and find a friend and say, hey, punch me in the face, please? Because I know the secret to all the things I want is right there on number 16. But that's true for what it is you want in your life. Okay? There is a certain amount of rejection you're going to have to face to get that. Because it's going to teach you stuff. It's going to teach you stuff about yourself. It's preparation for receiving that gift that you're asking for. But you have to go through the process. You have to learn to really appreciate sucking at stuff, because it's teaching you how to be better. It's teaching you how to receive the thing that you ultimately want. It's part of the process. Okay, and that's what I really want you guys to understand, is that our relationship with failure, with losing, with not making it to the cool kid club, with being excluded, from being cut, from being fired, from being broken up with, pick whatever you want, okay? Being rejected at stuff. It hurts, it sucks, because it hits our pride. But when you can understand in your head and in your heart that rejection is a step closer to something instead of a step away, you look at it different. And it's not easy to do. Okay? It takes years to retrain yourself to understand that rejection is a good thing. Okay? That failure is a good thing. I have failed a lot in my life. A lot. A lot. I've lost friends, money, relationships, things I can't even describe. Okay? I've lost a lot. But I kept going. And every single time, version 2 has been better than version 1. Every time. To the point now where when I fail, I find myself in that situation where I fail, when something doesn't go right, I'm happy about it. Because I understand It's an opportunity to do it again better. It's not, I didn't receive that gift from birth. That's something that I've retrained over the course of a long period of time. But that goes back to consistency and commitment. I understand that the thing that I want is worth going through that rejection. It's worth getting punched in the face 15 times for. It's worth being judged for. Okay? I don't care because I understand that the thing that I want is on the other side of that. And it's worth more to me than the judgment, the rejection, the pain, the difficulty, because I understand it's a step closer to it. If you have to trick yourself and tell you, hey, the thing I want is on the other side of 15 no's, of 20 email rejections, right? Whatever it is, 50 cold calls that I'm going to make that I'm going to get hung up on. Give yourself a number. I don't care if you lie to yourself to motivate yourself to continue to move forward on it. But you got to understand, everything you want it's possible. It's out there. Somebody else has it. It's not impossible. It's just, what's it going to take for you to get it? Okay, because you can get anything you want in life. Anything. Whether it's financial related. You have a dollar goal. You want to retire your parents and buy them a house. You want to find the perfect spouse. You want to get in shape. You want to, I don't know, whatever it is you want to do already exists. It's already out there in the universe somewhere. It's waiting for you. You just have to go get it. You got to find the people who have it. You got to get it. I know it sounds like I'm oversimplifying it, but it's very true. These things are real. Okay, other people have them. You can too if you're willing to go through the process of getting them. Okay, and that's just, it is what it is. It sucks sometimes. It hurts sometimes to sit there and be rejected, to feel that way. But that's where it comes down to retraining yourself and reprogramming yourself to give it that frame, to give it that perspective, to understand, hey, this isn't a judgment on you that you suck and you're stuck to it for life. Okay? A-Rod, Michael Jordan. Okay, let's look at those two examples again. When Michael Jordan got cut from his varsity team in 10th grade, he didn't take it as, hey, you're not good enough to be on the team. You should never play basketball again. He said, all right, cool, bet. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that as you weren't good enough right now. You need more development, more time. You got more work to do. And he did the work. That's all. He failed his way forward. So what's stopping you from doing the same thing is just the mindset of, oh, it was a rejection. I'm not good enough. It's not possible for me. I'm going to stop. It's just a self-limiting belief. It's what you're telling yourself, right? You're telling yourself, hey, I'm not good enough. It's not for me. Oh no, it's not possible for me because of whatever reason you make up that you're not good enough, which is a lie. You are good enough. You just need time and you need persistence. You need to be willing to get punched in the face. That's all. I'm not trying to oversimplify this, but it's such a critical truth that I see so many people, adults and kids, struggling with that. I really wanted to have that conversation, and I thought it was timely given the fact that I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I've never made my own personal podcast before, and I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, there's no format to this show. Okay, I haven't said, hey, every other Wednesday I'm going to put one out. Maybe some will be just me. Maybe some will be interviews. I don't know. No idea. I'm going to fail my way forward. It's going to be awkward me talking to this camera saying things that are from my heart. And I'm going to do it over and over again until I figure it out. And again, I'm going to be judged for it. Okay? I don't care. I've been judged a lot in my life. You probably have too. You've been judged for being too short, for too tall, for too skinny, for too fat, for too loud, for too quiet. You've been judged for it all. It doesn't matter what you do. It'll never be right in the eyes of other people. Okay, but it has to be right to you. So if that's cool with you, good. If not, then get cool with it. Because people are going to judge you. It's just how it is. But their judgment of you doesn't define you. It doesn't limit you. Okay? Michael Jordan didn't let being judged that he wasn't good enough limit him from trying. He said, all right, cool. Fine, if that's your opinion, that's fine, but I'm going to show you what I'm worth. I'm going to go back and build and keep failing my way forward. Okay, so what you really got to do is wake up every morning and have that commitment on your heart that the thing that you want is worth failing your way forward for. And when you go to bed every night, if you can say that you've gotten a little bit closer to that you took a step forward closer to that, have you gotten 1% better? Have you made an effort toward the thing that you want? Then good. Job done. Keep it moving. Do it again the next day. That's all it takes. There's a stat somewhere. I think it's like 18 minutes a day. If you dedicated yourself 18 minutes a day to a thing and did that every day, you'd be in the top, I think it's 5% of whatever that skill set was. That's a stat for memory, which is probably somewhat close to true, and I'll find it somewhere. But the point there is the same. Consistency and commitment. So we're going to tie this back around to how do you grow your business? How do you grow your relationships? How do you grow whatever? Again, doesn't matter whatever the thing is. Remain committed, remain consistent. I can give you examples all day long. Okay, but I don't want to waste your time reinforcing the same thing that I've already said. You need to be committed, you need to be consistent. So if you take nothing else away from this, I want you to take the example of me sucking in public. Okay, I'm willing to go out here and make this podcast, which I don't know how many people are going to see. I don't. I have no idea. It might be just you. I don't know. Doesn't really matter to me. I've got it on my heart to give you this message and I'm giving it to you. Okay, I want you to understand that someone else is willing to go out there and just be awkward. Okay, I'm willing to do the work. You should be too. Who cares what it takes? If it's worth it to you to achieve that thing, do it. If it lights you up to be a ballet dancer, go do it. You're going to fall on your face a lot. It's going to hurt. You're going to break your toes or whatever ballet dancers do. I am not a ballet dancer. Don't ask me to try. But you can do it if you want. You just got to be committed. Literally nothing on earth that you can't do. Nothing. You can learn to do whatever. And chances are there's about 4,000 YouTube videos teaching you how to do it. The information's there. Okay, it's not a secret. If you want to go learn to throw a perfect spiral football, willing to bet you can go on Google or go on YouTube and type in how to throw a perfect spiral and find 4,000 videos and 6 courses that you can buy and a bunch that you can get for free. Okay, the information's there. Go do it. Apply it to literally anything else you want. You want to go learn a language, you want to learn a skill, you want to learn to do whatever. The information exists. The only thing stopping you from doing it is the application of that and the willingness to suck your way forward. Okay, that's it. It's the only thing stopping you. So if you can get over that and understand that you're going to be judged no matter what. People will judge you for quitting on yourself. People will judge you for being too successful. People will judge you for being that crazy guy who goes out in his backyard and throws a football every day. People will judge you for being lazy on the couch. Okay, you're going to be judged regardless. Do what you want, what lights you up, and what's going to bring you closer to the thing that you want. Okay, here's a perfect example. I'm going to make these videos. I'm going to keep making these videos. This podcast, I'm going to record it, put it out there, and I do not care how many the first 100 get. But I'm willing to bet you right now by episode 101, when you come back to this one, number 2, okay, the quality will be better, the content will be better, the view count will be higher, everything will have moved forward, okay, from where we are right now. By remaining consistent, remaining committed. That's what I want you to know. Committed and consistent. Committed and consistent. You can control those things. You may not be able to control your height, your reaction speed, your pick a thing. Okay, there's a lot of things you can't control. You're just given. You can always control your consistency and your commitment, your attitude, your effort. But there's a lot of things that you can control. Control the controllables. Fail your way forward. That's what I want from you. That's what I want for you. I want you to succeed. And I know that you can. Okay, I am not a special person in any way, shape, or form. I put my socks on one at a time. I cut my own grass. Okay? A normal person. I do normal people things. I have real problems too. Okay? I am no more special than anybody else. Just really committed to doing a thing. Remaining consistent at it. That's the answer. Okay, go look at any of the businesses I've had. The successes, the failures, all of them. Success leaves clues. The ones I wasn't super committed at didn't work out too well. The ones where I woke up every day with that burning desire in my heart to do a thing which helped people, pretty successful at. So, again, the answers are out there. It's going to come down to how committed you are and how consistent you can remain. It's not going to work every day unless you work every day. And that's just, it's all there is to it. Okay, I don't have any more fancy things to say. So before I ramble any further, we're going to tie it up there. Thank you for sharing this time with me. I really, genuinely appreciate that. And if you've stuck around through 22 minutes of me rambling about this, you're a trooper. You're a real one. But it's from the heart. And, I've said it before. I want nothing more than for you to realize how capable you are. Okay? I know that you are. You need to know it. You need to understand how powerful you are, how truly limitless you are. If you just believe in yourself and stay consistently committed to the thing that you want. So that's my ask for you. Keep moving forward. Peace.